Why?
All right. What's up, y'all? What's up? I'm gonna give it a couple minutes as always. Wait for everybody to come in here. Drop a like in the drop a like on the stream. Drop something in the chat. Let's fire in some questions, man. We're gonna get it cracking tonight, man. We got a lot to talk about. I got my boy Teflon here again. Welcome in, Teflon. Another guest appearance on the streams. So we're gonna get it cracking, man. Y'all drop your thoughts in the comments. Drop a like on the stream. Y'all drop your questions. We're gonna lead it off with the pregame. There's a lot of stuff I want to talk about tonight. I want to talk about the Heat and the Bucks series. But I really want to talk about this game. What's up, Constant? Appreciate you joining, man. As y'all see, I had to bust out the throwback to 2008 from when we took it to Game 7 against the Celtics. We got to go throwback. I had to bring it to life. We here, man. I'm ready to fucking go.
I'm so hyped. The closer we get.
Hey, we hype, man. We hype. What's up, All American? Appreciate you joining, man. Rocking the Joe Johnson, bro. That's what's up, man. Got the ISO on. We need a big game from Ice Trey tonight, man. We need a big game. We need a big game from DeJounte. We need a big game from all of our guys. What's up, y'all? Appreciate y'all joining.
Oh, I'm so ready for this game. Oh,
hey,
my
man,
God.
we hype. We are hype, man. So what y'all thinking? How y'all feeling? What y'all think about our chances tonight?
Hey,
I like
break the shot from Trae Young. That game winner. I give it a 10.
Hey, I can't hold you, man. Whenever Trae shot that, I was like,
I feel that. But I cannot lie. ESPN, like the ESPN app was like 3 seconds ahead of the TV I was watching. So I was like, I'm looking at ESPN. I cannot lie. I saw Trae makes a 30-foot shot. I threw my phone against the bed, and I was happy as fuck.
I was watching the game. I was obviously watching the game.
Yeah.
Bro, as soon as he hit that, I did a fucking lap around my living room. I was like, Trae, bro, my fiance was like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy?
Dude, I was so happy. Like, I almost cried.
I was hyped as fuck.
I was so happy.
Now I want to address this real quick. Y'all know I have criticized Trae. Y'all know it. But y'all got to understand, the way that he has played, he deserved it. And I want to get one thing out of the way. I did say that I did say in the last stream that I think we should shop Trae. That does not mean that I think we should trade him. What I meant by that was I think that we should at least look to see what's out there. And my position has not changed on that. I think if the right package comes, then we address it when it comes to that. But I'm not saying that, oh, yes, let's trade Trae. I hate Trae Young. Some of y'all took that out of context. I want to get that out the way and clear that up. I am still a Trae fan. I still support Trae. When he has his games like that, I'm still going to call it out. You know what I'm saying? And when he has his bad games, I'm still going to call it out. And he'd say Trae played like dog shit. It goes both ways, man. That I want to get that out the way. Let's hop into some of these comments, man. Let's hop in some of these comments. We're gonna do the same thing as we did last time. Definitely, we're going to display every single comment that comes through. Jonas said Hawks in 7. Yeah,
I'm ready for that.
Here's the thing, man. Me and Teflon was talking before the stream, and this here's what is a big thing to keep an eye out for. The Celtics better fucking pray they win this game. And the world better pray they win this game. Because if Atlanta wins this fucking game tonight, all the pressure is on Boston. All of it. We have no pressure in the series. We're playing with house money. Atlanta has nothing to lose in this series. Nothing. Everybody has already picked Boston to win.
Yep.
Everybody picked Boston in 4. Boston in 5. And again, including myself, I was wrong. And I'm happy to be fucking wrong, man. I'm happy to be wrong. Y'all got to keep in mind, when I pick against Atlanta, that doesn't mean I'm rooting against my team. Yeah. It just means I think we're outmatched. It's that simple. But what I saw in the last game with no DeJounte gave me a lot of high spirits, and I think that we have a legitimate shot to pull this out. We'll see what happens when it starts tonight. We got to get tonight, get it to Game 7, and then we'll really see what happens from there, man. So I think that we are playing with house money, and if we win tonight, all the pressure's on Boston, and I think we have the upper hand in that.
The world better hope Hawks don't win, because I'm about to be the biggest menace you've ever met.
I'm going to be talking so much shit on Twitter.
Facts. I'm talking that shit to everyone I know. Everybody.
The thing is, man, is even if we lose in 7, man, to be honest with you, I'm proud of these fucking guys, man. I'm proud of these fucking guys. The way they have fought back in this series, it made it a series to where Now, and I know a lot of media outlets and a lot of shows are still saying that we have no shot, and that's fine. People said the
Yeah.
same thing when we played Philly last year, or not last
Yep.
year. I'm sorry, the year before.
Yep.
We got a shot, man. And as long as we got a home game tonight, which we do, obviously, we got a shot. Trey Young is him. Stop the cap. Hey, Constant, again, I love Trey, man. I've always supported Trey to this day. When I criticize him, that is me as a Hawks fan criticizing our best player. When I say that we should take calls on Trey, that's not me saying we need to trade Trey. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of context in that, and he wants us to trade Trey. But if the Timberwolves fucking call me and say I got Anthony Edwards for you, fuck that. Now that's not realistic. Look at Teflon. Look at Teflon. He's like,
Look, I'm not
hey,
commenting. I'm just gonna.
hey, bro. Ant-Man has played out his mind, man. Ant-Man
He
has really
has,
played
but
out his mind.
I just it hurts if to think about even talking about it. But it is truth. Like I get it, but it just hurts.
It does, man. But like, I think now again, I said it in the last recap. Trey is starting to get back into his 2021 playoff form.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that if he has a good game tonight and it carries over into game 7 if we win, obviously, and then into next season. Man, I was on Twitter earlier, bro, and I meant to send it to you. Saw this fucking dumbass girl. I don't know who the hell be starting podcasts nowadays, but she was talking about how bad Trey Young is and everything like that. And bro, he's averaging 29 and 10 in the series.
Facts. I love Kendrick Perkins. Did you see the video about him where he was talking about the?
Yeah, I saw it.
I
I
was.
saw it. And I was honestly, man, I'm not a big Perk fan, but
I'm
I
not
was
either.
happy that he did that because everybody was talking about it more so in the Boston collapse instead of what Atlanta did to win the game.
Yeah. Like,
you know what I'm saying? Oh, they had turnovers. They had turnovers because we forced them into those turnovers.
yes. Like,
when Dre came over and brought that double team, he forced Tatum into that bad pass to get the steal.
yeah.
Same thing with Trey. Like, that's what I don't like was when the narrative changes into, well, was it the Hawks that won the game or was it Boston that lost the game? Man, it's annoying.
I feel that.
What's up, Shore? Appreciate you joining, man. Shore, is it Shore? Shore? I never knew how to pronounce it, man. I just roll with it. Trey turned the fuck up at the right time. Yeah, that's a fact, man. Trey is, like I said, man, he's been great these last couple games. And I've been loving it, man. I've been loving it. I
Yep.
criticized him in the past. Y'all know that. Y'all know he's still my guy. I love what I'm seeing. Love what I'm seeing from Trey.
I'm really expecting a big DJ game tonight. Like, I just feel like he's gonna be pissed from the
I
suspension.
think DJ's got a chip on his shoulder tonight.
I feel like he's just gonna be pissed and come out.
DJ's got a chip on his shoulder tonight. Feeling feeling a fucking win. Yes, let's get it. We are feeling a win, man. We are feeling a win. We going all the way. Hey, again, this is something else me and Teflon was talking about before we got live here. If the Hawks win, if we somehow pull out this series, I don't know if there's any team in the East that can beat us. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all know I criticized at the beginning of the series. Y'all know I criticized at the beginning of the playoffs. But from where we were in game 1 to game 6 is two different teams.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like we have played winning basketball these last couple games. Even though we lost game 5, what was it? Game 4, I'm sorry. We lost game 4 at home. Boston really had to play an excellent game to win that game. Like they really had to play their best basketball to win that game because Trey played incredible in the fourth quarter. Dre had his best game of the series. DeJounte had a solid game overall. They really had to play one of their best games of the series to win that game on the road. And since then, obviously we got the upper hand last game, and Tatum's been in a fucking box, bro. Jason Tatum has been a missing person. He's on the back of a fucking milk carton.
I'm fact checking something real quick before I say it. I got to make sure I don't sound stupid.
Hezzo dropped 6K last night on Trey Young cards. No, I didn't do that. I wouldn't say that. I ain't even got 6K to my name, bro. I'm a broke ass motherfucker, bro. Let's keep it a bean.
I'm almost done. Oh, I think I was right. I have one more game to check.
I'm gonna display the next comment. I'll wait for your
All right.
what you about to say.
GOAT. That's what I'd say to that. All right. If Jalen Johnson hits a three tonight, we're winning. Every time he's hit a three, we won.
Really?
In this series, the 2 games he's won,
Okay.
he hit a three. Now, the
Okay.
last game he was like
Okay.
1 for 5 or 1 for 4, but he still hit a three. The other 3 games, he didn't hit a three.
Yeah, Congo hit a three last game too. That's what's crazy.
Facts. I do remember that.
And Congo hit a three too. In one word, how would you describe that trade game winner? Scary.
GOAT. I feel that. Oh my god.
Because as soon as the ball left his hands, bro, I was like, oh my God. But
Yeah.
at the same time, we all know that we don't like Trey's deep threes.
Yeah.
But when you actually analyze the play, it really wasn't that bad of a shot when you think about it. Because when you look at the time on the clock, Marcus Smart was starting to bring a double team with about 3 seconds left. About 3 seconds left. If Marcus Smart traps Trey with 3 seconds left, the game's over. We're going home.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I don't know if Trey gets off a pass and we get off a good shot with them bringing a trap. Marcus Smart was late on his double. Jaylen Brown was backpedaling, gave Trey so much space. We know Trey can make the shot. We don't always love it. But when you look at the situation, I don't love the shot, but I also don't hate it at the same time.
I mean, yeah, like, cause like he could have like, it would have been just would he have got the foul at that point? Because I don't think he would have had enough time to even get in the paint. So it'd have been, could he hit a quick floater and foul?
That's what I'm saying. Because by the time he started to get into his shooting motion, there was only about 3.5 seconds left. And again, Marcus Smart was coming to bring the double team.
Yeah.
So if Marcus Smart comes over and brings and completes that double team, that's a very tough play to make because now he has to make a decision. Do I shoot? Who do I pass to? Who's open? All that while there's 3 seconds left. I don't see us winning that game if Trey doesn't, obviously, if he doesn't not only make the shot, obviously, but if he doesn't take the shot.
Yeah.
Because I don't think we would have got a better shot. So that's kind of how I describe that game winner. Everyone was going crazy. Trey turned up back to back. Hey. Trey played phenomenal in the fourth quarter again. That's now 3 straight games in the fourth quarter where he has had 15 plus points in the fourth quarter.
He scored our last 14 points.
Scored
Man
our last
was on a mission.
Points. Trey's in his bag right now.
Yep.
And I'm telling you, man, I posted on Twitter. I don't understand why these motherfuckers keep saying fuck Trey Young. I don't get it.
I heard that. Oh, I was happy.
I don't get it. It's like when somebody makes a slick ass comment to Jordan, like, okay, I'm finna turn up.
I agree. He is on the same level as Jordan. That was a good comparison.
I knew you was gonna say that, and I said that just for you.
Yes.
What's up, Phil? Appreciate you joining, man. Appreciate you joining the stream. My man, what's up tonight? I believe both Murray and Trey are going to go nuclear. I think we're in for a big game from DeJounte.
I feel like he's going to start out slow because he's going to try and force too much because he's going to be pissed off. But then he's going to settle up and then lock in and,
To me, what's going to be a big story of this game is the first quarter, how we come out.
Yep.
We have to come out early, set the tone on defense, create turnovers, force missed shots, and make shots. If we set the tone in the first quarter and we go up 8, 10 points, even if we have a lead at the end of the first quarter, I feel good. We have to set the tone because if Boston comes out and starts hitting shots and we go down 10 to 12 points, 8 to 12 points, and then the crowd's out of it.
Yeah.
So we got to come out and set the tone and we got to make shots and get defensive stops, man. The first quarter is going to tell the story tonight.
Yep.
Y'all finally got a PG now. We've been out of PG. What you mean?
We've been out of PG since 2018 when he was drafted.
Yeah, we've been out of PG. And I appreciate you joining. We've been out of PG. Trey had his bad playoff series. And we all know that. And I criticized him for it and because it was historically bad.
Yeah.
But he bounced back. He has bounced back in Boston. Games 1 and 2, he didn't. I doubted him. I was like, okay, this is the Trey we're going to get going forward. Trey is now going to be a bad playoff performer. He has bounced back. He has redeemed himself as a good playoff performer, not a great playoff performer, a good playoff performer, and got everybody's respect back. And that's all you can ask for.
I need the disrespect on Donovan Mitchell now. Because
bro,
your Twitter, I remember
again,
I saw it.
I posted on Twitter last night. Motherfuckers better keep that same fucking energy when talking about Donovan Mitchell when Trey got slandered last year.
Facts.
Same with Darius Garland.
Exactly.
Because Darius Garland only had like 2 good games.
Yep.
Super Chef, what's up, my guy? Appreciate you joining, man. Salute, bro. My nerves are bad. Let's go off. Yeah, I think we're all a little nervous tonight, but we're all excited.
Look,
you know what I'm saying?
Braves still going for the team. They lost, so now all the bad energy's out the air. We're gonna win.
There's definitely a little bit of nerves for tonight, man. There's definitely a little bit of nerves. But I feel good, man. I feel good because of the way that we won last game, man. Yep. We got a lot of momentum. Because Boston knows that they choked that game away. Now that's going to be in the back of their mind. You know what I'm saying? Again, Atlanta's playing with house money. No one expects Atlanta to win.
Yeah.
All we have to do is go out there and play and execute, man, and we can win this ball game and push it to 7.
I'm imagine if we would have won game 4. Oh, if they didn't play their best basketball of all time, we'd be up right now.
We'd be up 3-2.
I know.
But now we bounce back. We get game 6, and then we get it to set, bro. In a game 7 scenario, when you have a team that's coming off of 2 wins, being down 3-1, it's anybody's ball game.
Yeah.
Now I know we don't have LeBron, but look at the 2016 finals, man. The Cavs were down 3-1. They won a road game and then a home game, and then they won road games in game 7.
Yep.
Now I'm not saying that we don't have LeBron, so that's a little bit tougher. But when you win 2 games in a row and you're down 3-1, that team that was up 3-1 now has all the pressure.
Yep. They've already had all the pressure.
Jason Tatum does when he's under pressure. The boy folds like a fucking cardboard box.
Yep.
So I'm just saying,
I feel great.
We got a legitimate
if we win
shot.
Tonight, I feel great going into game 7. I will feel
great. If we win, obviously, if we win tonight, this game 7, I feel good.
Yeah.
Because we proved that we can win in Boston with no DeJounte.
Yep. I told you. So, I felt good about that game. I told you. Hawks in 7.
We'll see, man. Yes, sir, my man. Called it last stream. He was trying to tell you Trey is him. Trey's my guy, man. Again, I love Trey. Y'all know I got 3 Trey authentic jerseys, man. Look at my fucking picture back here, bro. That shit ain't came down. You know what I'm saying? That shit's been sitting there the entire time, bro.
Where's the Dre one?
What's that?
Where's the Dre one? That's what I need to know. Surprised you don't have a Dre. One. Yeah.
They don't make a Dre one. Or else I'd get it for real. What's up, Adrian? Appreciate you joining, man. Anything can happen in the playoffs. We seen it last night, man. We seen it, and I know you're a Heat fan, bro. So I really appreciate you joining, and I appreciate the support and everything. Yeah, anything can happen, man. And I think the thing about it is, I think the Hawks now they saw that Miami won last night in Milwaukee to get that series. So now they're thinking, we can do the same thing, y'all. We can complete the upset and come back in this series, bro. People are saying the series is over.
Yeah,
we're 2 wins away, man. And if we get tonight, bro.
Yep.
I'm saying, man, it's gonna be hell. It's gonna be hell for some Celtics, man.
State Farm Arena better be rocking.
It's gonna be rocking tonight, man. There better be not one Celtics fan in the fucking crowd.
Facts.
Yo, what's up, Rasheed? Appreciate you joining, man. Feel it. Walt Clout Frazier said the regular season is where you make your name and the playoffs is where you make your fame. Trey made his fame in game 5. Yeah, I mean, I can't disagree with that, man. Trey going out pretty much, no DeJounte. I can't believe that they did not trap Trey on every possession.
Yeah, I thought they were. That's what I thought it was going to be like the Miami series again.
It actually baffled me because Miami really had the recipe,
and
Boston was just like, nah, we're good with letting them go 1-on-1.
Yeah,
what do you, bro? He just cooked y'all ass in games 3 and 4.
Facts.
That's bad coaching, man.
My heart's racing
again. That's why Joe Mazzulla is not a veteran coach.
Yep.
And he does not know how to make adjustments like that. Quinn Snyder does.
Yep. How do you feel about Ime to the Rockets?
I think it's a great move for the Rockets.
Yep.
Because I think that he's gonna increase the maturity level of that team.
Yep.
I've always thought Jalen Green was overrated. The dude can't shoot. He's
Yep.
not a good playmaker. He can't defend. I think he's overrated.
Agreed.
Not to say he's not a good player, but I
Yeah.
think he's overrated. I think he can get to that point, and I think Ime will help him get to that point. I like what I saw from Jabari Smith in the second half of the season. I like the direction, especially with this Ime hire, but I mean, they're not going to be in the playoffs next year.
Yeah.
I mean,
who
now
knows?
they get Webby, then maybe.
They can make a. I could see them making a play-in push, like realistically, fighting
I
for
think
that
they can make a
championship.
play and push if they get Webby. If they don't get Webby, they just don't have the depth and the talent.
Fair.
Because Kevin Porter Jr. is a shot chucker.
That is true.
Jalen Green realistically is still a shot chucker. They don't really have a great three.
Yeah.
Now they can go out and make a trade. Like they got draft picks, from the James Harden trade. Maybe they could do something. Trey feeds from his teammates. If Hawks come out punching, Trey will lock the game down. The thing is, man, Trey, I could tell it from the moment the game tipped off in Game 5. Trey was locked in.
Oh, that three beginning of the game. I was like, oh yeah, we ready.
Yep. That's what I'm saying. If Trey has to set the tone. So if Trey comes out, turning the ball over, shooting bad, we're gonna be in for a long night.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's gonna happen, man. I think Trey got his swagger back.
Facts.
I think Trey got his swagger back.
Now I don't need 32 shot attempts again though. But
he had to though, bro. That's the
thing.
No,
I'm not saying that like he didn't need to. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not, but like we have DeJounte back. I want him to take more quality shots now because I get that.
Yeah,
without DeJounte,
sure.
I wanted him to shoot as many times as he wanted.
And I would have liked to see Bogey get more shots last game too because he played well and didn't get a ton of shots. I want to see JC shoot less and play more defense. Here's the thing. JC's open for a reason. Because he hasn't been able to prove to consistently hit the three ball.
Yeah.
So, like, he has been a liability this entire series other than last game. He came up huge last game. And shout out to JC. But he has got to continue to be that guy that he was in Game 5 and carry that over and knock down his threes. But he's got to rebound the ball, man. You can't have 2 rebounds.
Yeah.
It's not going to cut it. We need more out of JC. He's got to step up again tonight.
I need him in the paint more. I need him working his mid-range.
Right. He needs help though. If DJ don't step up, we're not gonna do well because Trey will take over. Yeah, I mean we need DJ tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We need his defense. He has to get into passing lanes, get some steals, and really we need his leadership. We need DJ in general.
Yeah.
There ain't no other way to put it. But Trey has to not make bad decisions tonight.
Mm-hmm.
He played an incredible fourth quarter the last 2 games, not turning the ball over, not shooting terrible shots. We need that same Trey. We can't get hero Trey that we've seen in the past. Now, granted, he had to play hero ball last game because everybody in the fucking world knew Trey was taking that last shot.
Yeah.
And I'm not mad at
that.
Snyder
even told him, he was like, make a play. Even Quinn was like, do not pass his ball. Same shit Lou Will told him against the Knicks.
And the thing is, bro, I love that because Quinn trusts Trey.
Yeah.
And that's another thing that, like, I mentioned that just because I mentioned, oh yeah, we should take calls on Trey, he's not going to get traded. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
And there was actually a report that just came out that says the front office is not trading him this year. So, and I knew that was going to happen, and I was never calling for it to happen 100%. I was open to it, but I was never on board with, oh yeah, we got to get Trey out of here. I'm just throwing that out there. Can't stand Tatum. I don't love Tatum, but I don't hate Tatum.
I love his interactions with Deuce. I can't lie; they're so humble, and I love him. I just love
like Deuce. I don't like Tatum's not one of my favorite players, but I hate the guy.
I don't hate him.
He could. I mean, Dre owns him, but
he's in Dre's dungeon. Don't get us wrong.
Yeah, I mean, he's in a cell, But hey, I dropped like 10K on cards, 6K on Trey. Bro, are you serious?
Damn.
Bro, I mean, it's kind of like my say.
Damn.
Oh my God.
I need to do
that's
this
insane. Right. That's insane, man. Salute Hezzo. Let's go, y'all. Yeah. Let's go, man. Let's go. I'm ready for this fucking game tonight, man. Real quick, before I get into next comment, I just want to let y'all know I'm not doing a recap tonight. I know. I'm sorry. It's a late game. I cannot be up until 1 o'clock in the morning to get a recap out, y'all. I'm so fucking mad the NBA chose to do an 8:30 game like we're a fucking West Coast team when we're the only game on tonight and we're an 8:30 game. I don't understand it. I'm pissed about it because I was looking forward to doing a recap after the game, win or loss. But I can't stay up until 1 o'clock in the morning, y'all. I got to get up for work in the morning. So that's why I wanted to come on here and stream before the game to at least get something out for y'all so we could all chop it up before the game. But no recap after, unfortunately, man. I hate to say it. Just, it sucks. But I was up late last night watching the game, watching the Bucks and Heat game. I'm not trying to be up, recording until 1 o'clock. The game's not going to go over until like 11:30, man. And by the time I get my video recorded and edited, it's going to be almost 1 o'clock in the morning. I can't be up that late again, man. If this was a Friday night, I wouldn't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? But I do got to get up for work in the morning. So, oh shit, I took it down. I think Trey has Boston's defense figured out and everybody else. Yeah, I mean, he's been making great reads. The thing is you're right. We just have to have everybody else step up. I mean, Sadiq was good last game. He's got to have another game like that. Bogey has been solid relatively pretty much the entire series. We need more from our bigs.
Yeah. We need more from a Kungwu.
Because I already get more from Double O, and we got to get more from Clint.
Yeah.
Clint has been. I don't even know what to say about Clint, man. He is a shell of himself.
I still wish we would put a Kongwu on Horford, though. I still wish we'd make that adjustment.
I want to see a small ball lineup. That's the thing. Yeah. When they have Horford on the floor, I want to see us running either Jalen Johnson at the 5 or JC at the 5 with Dre at Dre or Sadiq at the 4 and then one of them at the 3.
Yeah.
Because what that does is that gives you more defensive versatility. Horford's not going to go down and bang in the paint. That's not his game.
Yeah, he's going to stand at the
stretch the floor out and stay and camp at the 3-point line.
Yeah.
So if you have Jalen on the court with Sadiq, with Dre, with DeJounte, with Trey, that lineup, you have much more defensive versatility to guard the 3.
Yeah. I wish we did that.
You know what I mean? Like, that's one adjustment I want to see Quinn make. I don't think he's going to make it because, you give up some rebounding, I guess. But, like, Al Horford's not a great rebounder.
Yeah, like, he's not even going to – that old-ass motherfucker's not coming in down in time to get a board. Unless it –
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, like, I would like to see, that get shaken up a little bit, but it probably realistically won't happen. I love the shot because I know Trey Bowles capable. Yeah, again, I didn't hate the shot. I didn't love it, but I didn't hate it. And again, the way I dissected it earlier is he had to take it because of the position that he was in with Marcus Smart bringing the double. I'm not gonna repeat, everything I said because I know, y'all got where I was coming from. DeJounte needs to defend well tonight. Boston are going to come out super aggressive like they did against Milwaukee in Game 6. Tatum is going to be on a mission.
He's going to be on a mission to get clamped up by Dre.
You see that. But the difference is Milwaukee didn't have a defensive player like Dre to guard Tatum one-on-one. Because Giannis wasn't guarding Tatum that entire series.
Yep.
And we just saw Drew Holiday get fucking fried. Chicken fucking fried rice on Jimmy. Dre has done an outstanding job on Tatum. Yep. And again, I said it before the stream. I'm gonna point it out for y'all. I posted this on Twitter. In this series so far, Dre matched up on Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum is shooting 43.5% from the field and 34% from 3 with Dre as his primary defender. So y'all think about that. He's shooting below average. His shooting splits are terrible. Maybe not terrible. But they're bad for Jason Tatum's standards. When you look at how he is, he's a 6'8" versatile player that can score from anywhere. Dre has held him in check. But people get so caught up in because Tatum still finishes with 31 or whatever. He only had 19 last game. Let's not forget that. Yeah. And he shot like poo. He was 1 for 11 from 3. Yeah. That's because DeAndre Hunter was in his fucking ass. Facts.
NFL draft starting soon. Woo, I'm
Oh
ready.
yeah, it does get. I forgot it's coming on. Yeah, if he didn't get rid of the ball, it would have been like that Allen layup last night.
Felt,
Exactly. We would have been scrambling for offense, and we
yep.
would have been sent packing. It's that
Bogey
simple.
would have
So
tried
he
to
had
hit
to
a
take that
euro
time.
with 0.5 seconds left.
Yeah, it would have been. It would just been a bad. Uh, Boston sealed their fate when they said it. Fuck Trey. That's what I'm saying, man. We saw again. I don't understand why teams consistently do that. Like you're sealing your fate.
Yep.
Like, like you just said, when you do that, Knicks fans didn't learn. Boston fans
Only
gonna
time it
learn.
worked was in Miami, and they did it at the game 5. So I don't really count that one.
Yeah, they had Trey. They had Trey mentally broken at that point.
Yeah, that didn't count because Trey said it best. Trey was like, they said it 10 minutes into the first quarter. That shit was so funny when he said that.
The thing about the thing about I look at that last series too. Last year. I just want hey, real quick too. I know y'all see Kevin Herter. He's on fire, right? He's so good, right? Oh yeah, we shouldn't have traded him, right? Because he's an excellent playoff performer, right? We traded Klay Thompson away. Yeah,
Yep.
y'all don't forget. Y'all don't forget. Y'all better keep that same energy. I've been
Fact.
saying it this whole fucking time. We should have got rid of that bum, and it's showing in the playoffs because he's a
Yep.
trash ass playoff performer.
Yep.
Anyway, I want to get that out the way. Trey last season had legitimately no help on offense.
Yeah, it was him against the whole world.
It was and DeAndre Hunter had a great series. Let's not forget about that. He averaged 22 in the
You're
series.
right. I can't lie. I forgot about that.
But other than that, man, like JC did not have a good series.
Yep.
Kevin Herter was a missing person, like he is in the Golden State series.
Yep.
And we had no other primary ball handler. Bogey did not have a great series last year.
Yep.
So when you take all that into account, what the fuck is Trey supposed to do?
Yeah, because he's getting doubled
That's
and nobody's
why-
hitting their open shots.
That's what I'm saying. That's why that Miami was able to bring a trap every single time on Trey because
Yeah.
they didn't trust Atlanta to make their shots, and
Yep.
rightfully so. That's why Trey had such a bad series.
I can't lie. Yesterday, I was just watching that team from last year against the Heat. I was like, damn. Compared to this team now, we were so ass.
We
I
were
was
ass,
just looking,
bro. We
like,
were ass.
and I thought we would have won the finals last year.
Man, I
To be fair, I
really,
think that every year.
I really felt confident in that series last year.
I
I
did
felt like
too.
we just had a better team. I felt like we had a better team, but we got outplayed. Just strictly outplayed, and our guys folded.
Yep.
What's up, Jamal? Appreciate you joining, man. Haven't been in stream in a while. Hey, it's all good, man. I appreciate it. Life happens. We all got shit going on and everything. So I appreciate you joining, man. On my way to the game. Hey, let's go,
Ooh,
bro. That's
let's
fire.
go.
I wish I was going to the game, man. I really do. Because it's gonna be electric in there. But I'm gonna be hype as fuck watching the game, man. It's crazy, y'all. It's crazy. This is super fucking random. But when I was watching the last game, bro, I heard fucking gunshots outside my fucking door. I heard like 6, 7 gunshots get rattled off in the corner behind the dumpster right outside my fucking window, right outside my balcony. And then I seen 2 dudes running towards a car. And then literally 15 minutes later, bro, my parking lot was surrounded by cops.
Damn.
Oh, this is why I'm trying to watch the game. I'm peeking out the window and everything, like, oh shit, what's going on?
That's fucking crazy.
It was wild. It was actually wild. And then Trey hit the game winner, and then I was screaming around, and I'm pretty sure the cops probably thought somebody was getting murdered in here. Question: Is Atlanta capable of playing better defense, or this is the best we can do? We get blown by so easily on the perimeter. Can we get better with the group of players we have? It's a tough question. I would say yes, of course we can be better.
Yeah.
But the problem is we get beaten on the perimeter.
Yeah. We don't have great perimeter defenders.
We don't have great perimeter defenders. Again, Dre is great on guys like a Tatum, like a Luka, guys like that are not as quick. But Dre does struggle against those quicker players like Jaylen Brown, like Malcolm Brogdon. Those smaller guys, Dre does have a problem guarding.
Yeah.
We've seen it. He's gotten blown by Jaylen Brown. He's gotten blown by Malcolm Brogdon. He's gotten blown by Derek White. Dre is more of a defender to guard the bigger guys, the 6'7", 6'8" guys.
I will say
he's done such a good job on tape.
I like the adjustment of Clint on Marcus Smart. I do like that one. where he did that, where Quinn. I don't hate. I think it's better, but like I still would rather have a Kung win.
Again, the only time I think Clint should touch the floor is when Robert Williams is on the floor. That's it.
I agree. I agree.
If Robert Williams plays 15 minutes, Clint plays 15 minutes.
Yep.
If Robert Williams plays 30 minutes, Clint plays 30 minutes. There should be no other way that Clint is on the floor.
Yep. They should do the same exact thing they did against Philly 2 years ago. Clint matched Embiid's minutes perfectly.
Exactly. I don't understand why we're not doing that. I would have thought that Quinn Snyder would have made that adjustment because Okongwu is a better perimeter defender.
Yeah, like
he can move better laterally and everything like that. So I think we're capable of it, but who knows what'll happen?
Yeah.
Trey is a great playoff performer. I would call him a good playoff performer. I'm not on the terms of great just yet. Because I want to see his shooting percentages increase. He's averaging 29 and 10 in the series. That's great. I love it. But I just want to see his shooting percentages increase. He is a volume scorer. And I do say I'll be the first to admit it. I think I've been a little bit hard on Trey. I have. Because at the end of the day, the kid is only 6'1".
Yeah.
He's only 6'1". He's very limited in terms of what he can do, his athleticism, and what he's doing at 6'1" is incredible. So I think I have been a little bit hard on Trey, and I'll be the first to admit that. And I'm sorry, Trey. I love you. You're my guy. I'll be the first to admit it. I've been a little bit hard on him because it really took me. It took me a couple. I was thinking about the other night. I was like, damn, Trey really is only 6'1".
Yeah.
And that's a lot of the reason why he shoots so many deeper threes, and a lot of the reason why his field goal percentage is a lot lower.
Yeah.
Because he's a volume shooter. AI only shot 43% for his career at 6 foot. It's a lot harder for them small guys when you're not athletic to get shots up. So I gotta fall back on that, and I'll be the first to admit I've been a little bit hard on Trey. A little bit too hard on him, I should say. So, just mess with Anthony said just mess with. Okay, I was finna say, man, we got a point guard. Don't do that.
Yeah.
I hate how motherfuckers try and say that we lost Prime Curry. Kevin, hey man,
yeah,
y'all know me how I felt on that trade, man. That trade
when it happened,
we did not.
I was kind of happy. I thought Justin Holiday would be better than what we got, but Kevin Huerter's still not great. He's never good.
Kevin Huerter sucks in the fucking playoffs, man.
Yes,
he's been so bad in this Golden State series. He's almost unplayable.
Yep. He's not doing anything.
I think he's legitimately shot 3 for 23 from 3 in that series. And
like, how are you a shooter? How are you a shooter, but you can't shoot?
He shot 40% from 3 this year, and he's made 3 threes in 5 games.
Yeah.
Like, the Kings brought him in for.
Exactly. They brought him in to be a straight shooter.
but Saya fucking Nara.
Facts.
I don't miss you. Because he can't play defense.
Yep.
He's not great at getting to the rim. He's a streaky shooter. People, again, man, everybody holds on to Game 7, Kev.
Yes.
It's one game. One. He ain't done shit since then, man. Oh, man. Y'all know I'll be getting an indigestion, man. I had this spicy shrimp and spicy sausage earlier, man, before I got on stream, bro. So I got this bottle of water. We are the best when Trey is aggressive. Yeah. One thing, Sam, you're right. You're 100% right on that. One thing about Trey is that his floater has not been as consistent this year.
Yeah.
That's part of the reason why his field goal percentage has taken a dive, because his floater has not been as consistent. He's getting it, but it's just not falling. So I don't know if that's mental or if that's just, it's just a bad.
I feel like it has to, because it's not even like they're contesting him. He just misses it. Now I think
he's just in his head.
Yeah.
But I think next year, I think we're going to see Villain Trey again next year, man.
I think next year we're going to be great, especially with Quinn.
I think next year is Trey. I think Trey is his revenge tour next season.
Yeah.
And I said that was going to be this season, but I legitimately feel like that because of what I'm watching in the playoffs.
Yeah.
That he's getting back to that Villain Trey that we saw in 2021, and that's the Trey that we need. whatever happens in this series, regardless win or lose, there will be some offseason moves, and I think Quinn Snyder and Nick Hurt. Yeah, I mean, number one, there will be moves made regardless.
Yeah.
And I told you I'm going to drop my video, of the expectations and everything going forward for this Hawks team. What I expect to happen in the offseason, what I think should happen in the offseason after we, obviously win the championship, and then I'll make that prediction. Y'all didn't catch that little slick thing I threw in there. I'm gonna drop that video, so I'm gonna talk about all that. I don't think Nick Nurse will be an assistant coach. I think the Bucks are gonna fire Mike Budenholzer, and I think that he's gonna be the head coach of the Bucks.
Nick Nurse isn't going to take an assistant coach anywhere.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Nick Nurse is an outstanding coach. He's a championship coach. You don't win a championship and become an assistant coach. It just doesn't happen. I think he's gonna. Again, I think Coach Bud is gonna get fired because you have to get fired after that series, regardless. You have to get fired. There's no way around it. You have to get fired. So I think Nick Nurse is going to replace him. We should get guys like JC and Hunter going. Yeah, I mean, again, JC had an outstanding game last game. Dre had a good game for what his job was. He only had 13 points, and that's why I'm not a box score watcher, because if you watch that game, you saw the impact that Dre had on that game. Which reminds me, y'all remember the play when he came over, he doubled Jason Tatum, he went up, put his hands up, and he smacked the ball, and he was about to go on a fast break, and Jason Tatum fouled him. I understand the rule where if you don't have possession, that it can't be a clear path foul. But how can he get possession if Jason Tatum tackles him?
Yeah, like, because I wanted to bring that up to you earlier before we started, because I was like, I feel like we should have got something other than just a regular foul.
That should have been a clear path foul.
Yep.
I don't care about the fucking possession rule. You can't get possession if a dude takes your fucking legs out.
Yeah, if you get tackled, how are you supposed to get possession of it?
Exactly. I don't understand that call. We know why. We know why we didn't get that call.
Yeah.
Why.
They called the tech, though. They called the tech. I'm glad they called the tech.
They did call the tech.
And everyone's saying that won them the game and refs won, blah, blah, whatever. Don't care.
Dude, but the thing is, that's been a consistent call all year.
Yeah, you can't touch the ball after they call the foul.
After a dead play.
Once the play is dead, you cannot touch the ball. If you're on the other team, you cannot touch it.
I don't understand. Like, I don't understand that. I don't like. Yeah. I'm not even gonna get into that. I want to see JC post on a block and score. Yeah, Samuel, we was talking about that earlier. JC sits on a 3-point line, and that's primarily why he has struggled in this series, because he sits on a 3-point line. He's got to be better. He's got to get his ass into the post. I'm gonna try and speed up these comments, man, because the game starts in 15 minutes. So,
does it start early?
We're gonna try and fly through these comments, man, and rattle them off. If those guys get off from 3 and space the floor, they won't be able to guard Trey and Murray. Yeah, and that's the thing is, when guys are knocking down shots, when Bogey, Sadiq, Dre, and JC are knocking down shots, that obviously creates more spacing for Trey and DeJounte to go to work in isolation, and then Trey to get to his lob, because now you have to collapse on Trey. You have a wide open lob to Clint or double low, and then boom, we're out here making plays.
Yep.
Boston has been killing on the glass. Yeah, that's a fact. That's why I only want Clint in the game when Robert Williams is in the game, because Robert Williams has dominated the glass. It's just been that simple. And JC, again, he's got to do better than the 2 rebounds.
Yeah.
JC needs to be on the low, go to work. Yeah, post up, bro. I don't understand why JC doesn't post up. His mid-range shot is so cash. Like,
he tried it a little bit, which I was glad to see him try it, but like he keeps going away from it.
I don't know why, man. I think JC's mentally checked out with this team, for real. I really do. If Murray's not hitting shots, we need him to stop shooting. The thing is, man, is like, I get that, Samuel. I really do, but if you're a scorer, you're taught to not stop shooting.
Yeah.
When a guy like Dre or a guy like, JC, a guy like Bogey, when they're not hitting shots, yes, stop shooting. Well, not Bogey, because Bogey is a shooter, can get hot at any time. But a guy like Dre, a guy like, those type of guys, when you're not a bona fide scorer / shooter, when you are struggling, you probably should stop shooting and look to impact the game in other ways. But DeJounte can't stop shooting, because if he stops shooting, then it makes our offense predictable, and that Trey's gonna pretty much just gonna be ran through Trey, and that when DeJounte touches the ball, he's not gonna shoot.
Yeah.
So I don't agree with that Murray should stop shooting if he gets. Now, I don't think he should be taking stupid shots,
Yeah.
taking bad threes, contested mid ranges. I don't think he should be taking those type of shots, but I don't think he should stop shooting.
I love his mid-range shot.
His mid range is cash. Jaylen Brown is the best player on the Celtics. Period. Hey, I'm not mad at that. I'm really not mad at that. I've said that narrative before this season. Well, I'm sorry, before last season after the Celtics made their finals run.
Yeah.
I preached that narrative consistently that Jaylen Brown was the better player. But, Jaylen Brown shows up, man.
Yep. I don't need him to show up tonight, though. He can take the game off.
I hope not. I hope him and Tatum both have a stinker.
I hope they
Tatum
both
and Brown be balling. Brad, yeah, just been balling, but just Tatum has not been great in this series.
Tatum didn't show up last year.
I'm not a box score watcher.
Yeah.
I do not look at the box score and see Jason Tatum at 31 and 8 and say that's a good game. I don't. Because if you have 31 and 8 when you shot 8 for 22 and 1 for 8 from 3 when you didn't do anything in crunch time, that's a terrible game. It's just that simple. I do not, and I've always preached it, the box score does not always tell the story.
Yeah.
The eye test tells the story. And when you looked at last game, Jason Tatum down the stretch of that ball game was dog shit. Jason Tatum had him in a box.
Yep.
The Celtics scored 6 points total as a team in clutch time, while Trey had 11 points in clutch time. Let's keep that in mind.
Facts.
It all comes down to Tatum. Honestly, Boston is really good, but Tatum has been a no-show. If Tatum wakes up today, it's over. Yeah, I mean, to an extent, but even if Tatum wakes up today, but Jaylen Brown doesn't, Boston's in trouble. Or if Derek White's been the X factor for the Celtics. If Derek White has an off game, or if Malcolm Brogdon has an off game, the Celtics rely heavily on those guys.
Well, yeah, wasn't it game 4 they both had 30? Wasn't it game 4 that Brown and Tatum had 40? And they had to play their best game to win. So it's like
that's what I was saying earlier, bro. They both had 30, I think 32 or 35, something like that.
Yeah.
And yet we only lost by like 8.
And
you know what I'm saying?
It was close. We cut it down to 4 many times.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They need both guys to show up. If only one guy show up, we see what happens. Now it did take a game-winning shot for us to win that. We got DeJounte. So what the fuck the NBA was thinking?
I think that's about the scheduling. Because I remember seeing that comment when you were talking about the scheduling.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, probably. Yeah, bro. I don't know, man. I don't know. I get behind on the comments because we go in a lot of depth of comments. So a lot of y'all's comments are way, are sitting there waiting. But I'm trying to address everybody's comment. I feel like we got to stop Brogdon and White. Again, that's what I just said.
Yep.
I literally just said that. That's crazy. And I did not see that comment, actually. Robert Williams keep rebounding us. Yeah, he's been dominating us, man, on the glass. He's been really good this series. We should start trade DJ, Bay, Hunter, and Big O. I wouldn't be mad at that.
I wouldn't either.
I wouldn't be mad at that because that gives us a lot more versatility on defense and a lot more versatility on offense. Because JC has just struggled, man. He struggled. He had one good game.
I like what Sweet's been doing on defense. Now it hasn't been great, obviously.
He's got beat a lot. He got beat a lot going to the rim.
I just like the effort he gives, and he's not just standing around like.
Samuel, my Twitter is Hezomelo YT. So my YouTube name and then YT at the end. We need JB to come. I posted on Twitter, man. JB's coming home to Atlanta, man.
Hey, he wore that Braves hat. He wants to come home.
I know. Hey, bro, people was mad speculating about that. We got about 10 minutes left of the game, man. So I'm trying to get through these comments, man. There's still a lot. Bogey had some moments against the Heat. He had some, man, but he wasn't consistent enough for us to win the series. So, what's up, Hawks fan? Hey, what's good, man? Appreciate you joining, bro. Why is the team so inconsistent in the playoffs? Sometimes I'm thinking trade Dre and JC. Other times I'm thinking we should build around them. That's tough to answer, man, because I think Quinn Snyder is going to get the best out of Dre next season. I really do. Yeah. I really do. And I talked about this with Khalil. I don't know if Khalil's in the stream or not, but I talked about this with Khalil. You have to look at the player development that look at the coaches that we have had.
Yeah.
They are not player development coaches. Lloyd Pierce was fucking terrible.
Oh my God.
Nate McMillan is not a player development coach. He doesn't play young guys.
Yep.
So when you're asking guys like Dre and everybody to get better under a guy like Nate McMillan, I don't think that's realistic.
Yep.
That's why I think under Quinn Snyder, I think we are going to get the best out of guys like Dre, like AJ Griffin, like Jalen Johnson.
Yep.
Those younger guys, I think that we're going to get the best out of them under Quinn Snyder, and I think the consistency will come with that.
Yep.
JC might be a lost cause, man. He might be checked out.
I can't lie. He needs a new home.
Yeah, I think it might be time for him to go. I love JC, but
I do too.
we really need DeJounte and Trey to show up more in these last two games. Of course, man. There are two guys, man. They're our engine. We got to have them show up. If they don't show up, we lose. It's that simple. I seen Trey close up, and he looks like I also have Samuel. I've been to a couple games. I've sat close at a couple games. He doesn't look very big.
Yeah.
He's listed at 6'1". He might be more towards like 5'11".
I say like 6'8".
6'8", think so? Okay.
Yeah.
I would still rather have Herter than Justin. Oh, of course, Jamal. But the fact that we got a first round pick for Kevin Herter, now we can maybe use that first round pick to package something this offseason to make the team better.
Yep.
Maybe package it with JC. Maybe package it with Clint. Maybe package it with both. And upgrade the roster in that aspect, man. I think that getting that first round pick in return, is huge.
Yep.
So I think that's a good,
Ooh, Panthers announcing they picked. Oh, it was Bryce Young, of course.
Of course. Clint will start because he's the best organizing the defense. But next season in Kong, we should start regular season games to build this chemistry. So two things I want to point to that. Clint Capella has not been as good on defense.
Yep.
He has regressed. He has taken a step back. And then Okongwu has showed in this playoffs he's not ready to be the starter. I said it a couple times early on, not early on in the season, but obviously later in the season, last couple recaps of the regular season, that Okongwu should be the starter. But I don't know after watching this series, man. Okongwu has not played great in this series.
Yeah.
He's set illegal screen after illegal screen after illegal screen, and he just has not been great. I don't know how else to put it.
I'm glad they're starting to call it, though, like on both sides.
They are starting to call it a little bit.
Though they still get away with it, and we don't.
Yeah, that's a fact. People act like we missed out so much on Luke when he didn't make the playoffs. Yeah, Samuel, I kind of went on that in my what if video that I dropped a little bit ago, a couple weeks ago about the Trey Young and Luka trade. Our bigs don't have enough skill. That's what worries and bothers me. Clint can't shoot. Big O's starting to develop a jump shot.
He hit a three. That's one more.
Yeah, it's getting there. So I mean, like, I think he's gonna get to the point where he is a stretch, maybe not a stretch big, but it's at least a respectable, shot.
He's gonna keep working on it.
Hawks in fucking 7. Hey, Mark. Hey, let's get it, man. Let's get it, Marcus. Let's get it.
Oh no, this next comment, it's gonna make you happy. Or this one.
I already know. We're getting that man. I already made the call.
Who we getting up? Because don't say Trey.
AJ Griffin.
All right. Please take him.
I'm talking shit, bro. We're not getting it, man.
Oh, yeah. No. If they want AJ Griffin, they can have him.
They can have anybody in my opinion, they can have anybody on the roster. I don't care. If we can do Ant-Man is him. He is him. Look at his face. Bro, I love Ant-Man, bro. I love Ant-Man's game. I love his game. He can shoot. He is athletic. He can defend. Yeah. He really is a star in the making if he's not a star already. And he shows up in the playoffs every year. I mean, don't get me wrong. The Timberwolves got their ass beat. But let's not act like Ant-Man didn't come to play in that series.
He did. He was. Yeah.
He really was the sole reason why they even won a game.
Facts.
We have to avoid going down by 10. Yeah, again, I said that earlier. It's all going to depend on how we come out in this game.
Yep.
Good. Last couple comments here. We got about 6 minutes left. Will Trey ever play off ball? I don't think he wants to, but Quinn is going to make him. Yeah, Michael, that's one gripe I do have about Trey is I think that he does need to move more off ball. I think Quinn will eventually get that out of him. It's going to be a process. Trey has to break his his play style a little bit, not completely change it, but I think if we're going to be a winning team for real, then he does need to adjust, a little bit.
Yeah.
My IG, my IG is A Mandela3. I will put it in the comments. Because I'm not gonna spell my last name because y'all may not catch it. But that's my IG. If y'all want to hit me with a follow, again, I'll post my Twitter down there, as well. I don't post a ton on Instagram. It's mostly me and my fiance, and whenever I buy a fire ass jersey. But y'all can y'all can connect with me on social media, man. What do you see in the future for JJ? I like his potential. Yeah, I like his potential too. I think he could be a starter.
I think he just needs to work on his three.
I was just gonna say that he needs to expand his offense. I like him in transition. Yeah. I like him as a defender. I like him as he's a pretty solid rebounder. He's 6'8". He's athletic. I like Jalen's future. But he's got to improve his offense.
Yep.
Lil, finally, my boy, where you been? Hawks in 7, Ant-Man coming home soon. Bro, I'm telling you, I would love if we got Ant-Man. I really fucking would. I really would. Ant-Man is him. Ant-Man is him. All right, man. If y'all got any last minute questions, man, y'all fire me in real quick because we got about 4 minutes, and then this game, I'm bouncing. I'm going to watch the game. Watch the game.
I'm watching the game and the NFL draft. Texans pick is in.
Texans pick. Fuck the Texans. Like, no. Hopefully Trey has a great game. Yeah, man. Hope so. Oh, Khalil, you've been watching the whole thing. Okay. Normally you comment. That's why I wasn't sure if you was in there or not, bro. Fire any last minute questions in, man. We got a couple minutes left, and then it's game time, man. We got to go get this dub. We got to go get this dub, and hopefully, I'm not a sad man when I go to bed at night.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to go to sleep tonight if we lose. I'm gonna just be sitting here like, damn.
If we lose, I'm legit gonna be so upset.
I am too. I've tried not to talk shit because I'm not trying to hear nothing tomorrow if we lose.
The thing is, because it's because we're speaking into an existence now. And now we have an expectation to win this game.
Yeah. I had no expectation for us to win game 5. Like, I literally had no expectation. I was like...
Bro, honestly, if I would have much rather lost last game than lose tonight.
Yeah. Because I'm so confident now.
I know that's weird. That's weird because it's like, why would you rather lose in 5 than 6?
Yeah.
But because now there's an expectation for us and a belief that we actually have a shot.
Like, I have faith in my heart.
Yeah, now I have faith. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I expect us to win this game tonight. So,
and if I watch this game,
man.
I swear, if we get killed, if we lose by like 20, oh my, I'm gonna be so pissed.
I'm deleting my Twitter if we lose by 20.
Well, I can't. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know.
If we lose by 20, man, oh my God. The narrative's gonna come back in that Trey has been Trey's ass and he can't win and blah, 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 blah. It's gonna come, man.
The Texans.
Who is it?
CJ Stroud to the Texans.
That's 2 quarterbacks already off the board.
Yep. I really thought they were going to do that.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't think Atlanta was going to draft the quarterback either way.
I don't think we should. At this point, if you're not getting like Bryce Young, I don't see a reason to.
Because it's like not. I don't know, man. I like Anthony Richardson. I think that kid's got a lot of potential.
Yeah, but I don't know. I just don't know. Because I don't know.
I mean, you really never know. I mean, like Will Levis looks like he's got a lot of potential, but he might be a fucking another Zach Wilson.
Like all I see out of him is he has a strong arm. That's all I see out of him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he might, but then again, Josh Allen was a high draft pick, and that's all really he had was a strong arm.
That is true. I mean, yeah, you can do that. I don't. We've already had our quarterback. He's been in our system for a year. Like, I know you don't like that. I don't know if you don't like Desmond Ridder.
I'm not 100% sold on Desmond Ridder yet.
Yeah.
But we gotta wait and see.
That's why I feel like we got.
Anyway, man. Of course. Real quick, y'all. We're gonna get off here in a second. Again, if y'all did not catch it earlier, no recap tonight with it being an 8:30 game. I apologize. I can't be up till 1 o'clock. I mentioned it earlier if you were not in stream. So I will have to see y'all hopefully for game 7. So I'm gonna leave it there, man. Again, shout out to my guy Teflon. Appreciate you joining the stream, bro. As always. Hopefully we see a game 7. If there is a game 7, I probably will do a stream again before game 7. So y'all keep that in mind. And again, if for some reason I ain't gonna speak into reason, but if we lose tonight, Y'all be on the lookout for the video coming within the next couple days for the offseason outlook and everything, and what direction we're gonna take and everything. And you know, we're gonna keep it going, man. So we'll see what happens tonight, man. Go Hawks, go Hawks, go Hawks. Let's get this dub. Let's get it to 7, and let's win this fucking series, man. Appreciate everybody joining, man. Drop a like on the stream real quick before you bounce, and let's get it, man. Let's get it. I'll see y'all, man.
Oh, I'm getting so hyped right now.